Hello, Alan Tait here. I've made this short video by way of introduction as I can't be with you face to face on the 17th of January, but I just wanted to introduce myself to new colleagues at CDE, as well as to say hello to old friends and colleagues, Roger Mills and Owen Simpson. I'm away this month in January in Vancouver at the Commonwealth of Learning for a month's attachment here as a visiting professor. I've come here particularly because Cole bases its development work on Amartya Sen's ideas of capability and social justice. And I wanted to work to understand better how that practically shapes their mission. And it's been an interest of mine. I've recently published a chapter with Jennifer O'Rourke on the social justice of distance education, which comes out next year in an open source book published by Athabasca Press. And it's a very practical chapter on how we can assess the claims that institutions make about social justice. But I should say a little bit about myself in terms of introduction. I've spent the last 5 years or more as a Pro-Vice Chancellor at the Open University. Pro-Vice Chancellor Academic was the title I had, and I've been responsible for the overall size and shape of the curriculum, as well as the management of the financial performance of the faculties with 7 deans. It's been a very interesting post. I've reshaped our curriculum in some important ways, I hope, to build more profile for qualifications as a whole that would allow routes through for students to complete. And in particular, I've concentrated on offering more professional and vocational rewards to students. I've also had to deal with the withdrawal of very significant finances from the university, firstly with ELQ, and then most recently with the removal of teaching funds for England, so it's been very turbulent times. Before that, I was Dean of the Faculty for Education and Language Studies, so I've spent more than 10 years in management. During this time, I've managed to continue to edit the journal EURODL, the European Journal for Open and Distance Learning. I've worked pretty intensively with EDEN, the European Distance Education Network, on their executive committee, and spent 3 years as president. And I've now just been appointed to the executive committee of the ICDE, the International Council for Distance Education, and look forward to working with them. In the first half of my career, I worked in the field of student support, and I've recently been much involved at the Open University in rethinking how our students can be supported through to the successful completion of qualifications, which is an area that we need a lot of attention to. And there will be some exciting innovations there in the next 18 months. But I've stepped out of my management roles. I'm back in the Faculty of Education and Language Studies from February, and I'll be working in the field there of international development and teacher education in particular. We have a major funded project in India over the next 3 years. I've also got a visiting professorship at Aarhus University in Denmark, which starts in March. So I'm going to be working 60% for the Open University and wanting to build up a wider range of interests, and working with colleagues at CDE is something that I hope I will enjoy very much and will be useful in my contributions. I'll be at the University of London seminar on disruptive technologies on the 5th of February, so I might meet some of you then, but I'm sure I'll meet more of you in the future. Best wishes for the January meeting. I hope to be with you by Skype. If not, if that doesn't work, I'll catch up during the rest of 2013. Thanks, bye-bye.